Good morning, everyone. Myself, Chetna Boir. Today, we're going to learn a new lesson, that is a lesson number 9, Settled Life and Urban Civilization. Okay, already we seen that the beginning of settled life, how the beginning of settled life. In that lesson, we already seen that how the beginning of settled life, how the uh, human beings started the agriculture life, all those things we learn the beginning of settled life. So let we go forward. That is a lesson we're going to learn, settled life and urban civilization. Okay, how the urban civilization has beginning. Okay, let we see in that lesson how the urban civilization has beginning. Okay, so in the lesson some points are there. I show that points. The first point is the use of metal. Use of metals. Which metals we going to use in that urban civilization? Pots made on the potter wheels. Okay, pots made on the potter wheels. In before time, the human beings made a pot, but they not use the potter wheels. But in that urban civilization, they going to use the pot, made a pot by using the potter's wheels. Now, next point is the trade and transport. Which kind of transport they use? Okay. Then next, rise of cities and script. Rise of cities and script. Then social organization in the ancient cities. How they organize the social organization in the ancient cities. Let we see. So firstly, we're going to see the first point is the use of metals. Okay, which are the use of metals? Nowadays we use the different kind of metals, yes or no? So in that ancient time, which kind of metals they going to use, they use, let we see. So first point is the use of metals. Okay, the use of metals. You may have wondered about the first metal that human use, yes or no? Which kind of first metal humans use? Let we see. In museum, which museum in Europe had large collection of prehistorical artifact and antique objects. Okay, in which museum in Europe? In Europe, there is one museum is there. In Europe, there one museum is there. In that museum, there is the large scale collection. There is the large scale collection of the prehistorical art effect and the antique objects are there. Okay. So, students, this a scholar named Christian Thomas, a scholar named Christian Thomas. See, in your screen there is the one picture of the human being, that is the that known as the Christian Thomas. He is the Christian Thomas. The Christian Thomas has introduced a method of classifying them. The Christian Thomas are introduced the method and classified them. It is called the 3H system. Which 3H system? Let me see. The Thomas classify the objects into three groups. There are the use of metal, but that use of metal we going to see in that in three step, in 3H system. Firstly, first age is the stone tools age. It means a stone age, then copper age, then iron age. These are the 3H systems are there. Okay, in stone tools, in very ancient time, that is the we already learned that lesson, stone tools and stone age. In that lesson we already learned that in stone age only human beings going to use a stone tools. They don't know about the any metals, what is the use of metal and how the use of metal, they don't know. but then stone tools, only human beings use the stone tools. So that stone tools is called as the stone age. So there are three ages are there. So already we seen in that lesson in stone tools and stone age, that is a stone tools, new age stone, old age stone. Yes or no? So same way in that three age system, there is the use of metals. There are three age of metals. Stone tools, in that stone tools, only the people are use the stone age. The second is the copper tools and other copper metals. Okay, copper tools. You know the copper tools and copper articles. Already we nowadays also we use the copper articles. So that age is the copper age. That age is the copper age. Next, iron tools and other iron articles. Iron tools and other iron articles, that is the iron age. Nowadays also we use the iron, different kinds of iron tools, different kind of iron articles, iron age are there. So this is called the iron age. Students, I don't know, maybe because Ananya has asked me, her voice is breaking. Please my voice. My voice is clear to everyone. Please know why. Students, please let me know my voice is clear to everyone. Okay, so there are three ages are there, three age systems are there in that three age system. First age system is that stone tools and stone age. Okay, the stone, whatever we use in stone age, that is the stone tools. In copper age, we use copper tools and other copper articles. And iron age, in iron age, we use iron tools and iron articles. Okay, so these are the three main ages are there. That is a stone tool age, copper tools age, and iron tool age. Keep it in your mind. Don't forget that thing. Stone tool age, copper tool age, iron tool age. So in stone tool age, we only use the stone tools. Only use the stone tools. And in copper tools age, we only use the copper tools. And in iron tool age, we use the iron tools. So nowadays also we use the copper tools and iron tools, both the things. Okay. So who established the and who established and who classified that three methods of, so who classified the three age system, that is Christian Thomas. Okay, whose name is the Christian Thomas. Look at the picture, he is the Christian Thomas. Okay, that is the personality of Christian Thomas, who's introduced the three age system, that is the stone tool age, copper tool age, and iron tool age. The Thomas established with the help of evidence. Okay, these all things Thomas established with the help of evidence. Without evidence, nobody tells say the that things in which age we use the which kind of tools. But Thomas uh, Christian Thomas established with the help of evidence that stone tools were the earliest. Okay, stone tools as the earliest. In earliest, while the human life has started, while that Homo habilis, Homo erectus, this kind of mans are there, this kind of mans are there, that time stone tools are able to use. Okay, then after stone tool age, the started the copper tools age. Then after copper tools started the iron tool age. So these are the three different age systems are there. Okay, so earlier start the use stone tools. The period of copper tools and article was next. After the stone tools, which period is comes? Copper tools age. It was followed by the period of iron tools and articles. After the copper tools, going to follow the iron tools and the iron age. Accordingly, the three periods were name of the Stone Age, Copper Age, and Iron Age, respectively. Which are the three ages are there? Which are the three main name periods of age are there? Stone Age, Copper Age, and Iron Age. Keep it in your mind. Okay. Firstly, while the human beings are different kinds of human beings are start their life, that time stone tools like a stone age is there, then copper age, then iron age. This gave a rise to the belief that copper was the first metal come to use. Okay, copper was the first metal. Copper is the metal, you know that. In our home nowadays also we use the some kind of copper vessels also, copper tools also. So copper is the first metal come into use. Copper is the metal. Actually, gold was the first metal be used. Gold also first metal to be used. Gold is the soft metal. Gold. Nowadays we use the gold. We use the jewelry of the gold. Yes or no? But the gold is the soft metal. Gold is the soft metal, so it could not use to making the tools. तो पहले गोल्ड वहां पे मिला था, बट गोल्ड से हम लोग टूल्स नहीं बना पाते थे, बिकॉज गोल्ड इज द सॉफ्ट मेटल. गोल्ड इज द सॉफ्ट मेटल. Okay, by using that metal, this different kind of things they made. Okay, so by using the gold is the first metal, but gold is a very smart soft metal, so it could not use for making tools and implements. So human then discovered another metal which could be used for this purpose. That metal was copper. That metal was copper. So the period when copper came into use is known as Copper Age. The period into use of copper, that is a Copper Age. See, students, gold is the first metal, but it not be used as the by making the tools. You know that nowadays we also use the gold, but can we use the gold as a tools? No, we use the gold as a making a jewelry. Yes, or making a jewelry. So because the gold is a very soft metal, so we cannot use the gold as the making the tools. So that's the reason human then discovered another metal, that is a copper. That is a copper. So that metal was copper. The period of Copper Age came into use, that is known as the Copper Age. See, students, these are the different kinds of metals are there. These are the different kinds of tools are there. This is the first is the stone tools are there. You can see stone tools. You are able to see that, na? Stone tools. These are the iron tools. I'll show you. These are the stone tools. These all are stone tools. Yes or no? Iron tools. These all are iron tools. Copper tools also there. So this way we use the different kind of tools. Which are the two different kind of tools we already seen that lesson, stone tools and stone age. So stone in stone age we use the stone tools. In copper age we use the copper tools, and in iron age we use the iron tools. Okay. So the next point is that, so everyone understand three system age? Everyone understand three system? So let me go forward. The stone age, the copper age, the iron age. These are the main three system of age. These are the three system of age. See students, these are the tools, different kind of tools. Iron tools, gold tools, copper tools. These are the gold objects are there. Huh? These objects is found in a burials ground, Bulgaria. Okay. But that this ancient gold, we use that gold, but that gold we cannot use as the making tools. We use that gold only making a different kind of jewelry. Nowadays also we use the gold making a jewelry, because the gold metal is the very soft metal. So after the gold, human discovered the another metal, that is a copper metal. So that copper metal is the period of copper metal comes into use as the known as the copper age. Okay. So there are three types of age. So which are the three types of age? That is the stone age, copper age, and iron age. Now let we go forward. That is the next point. Next point is the pots made on the potter's wheel. How the pot, do you know pots? Everyone know the pots, na? We nowadays also we use the pots, but that pots, how the pots are made by using the potter's wheel. Let we see. Okay. The copper age was the age of the many new invention. In copper age, keep it in your mind. In copper age was the age. The many new invention are there. New things, new technology invention are there. The rapid changes are there. In copper age, very rapid changes are there. Rapid changes, it means a very fastly changes are there. The invention of the wheels is the most important among them. The invention of the wheels are the most important among with them. The fastly and rapid. Rapid, it means the fast changes. It is generally agreed that the wheel was the first used by potters. Wheels. Nowadays, we use the wheels by running the vehicles. We use the wheels by running the vehicles, but that time firstly use the wheels. The wheels are firstly used by making the pots, by using the potters. The potters is the those who are made the pots. It is called the potters. Okay. Its use a cart and chariot probably began a little later. After the by using the potters wheels by made a pots. After that they use the carts, chariot. Do you know carts and chariot? bullock cart. Everyone know na, bullock cart, chariots. So by transport and trading, by use that vehicles as the bullock cart and chariots. So the wheel was first used in pottery and chariot. Okay. So everyone know how to made the pots by using the potter's wheels. By using the potter wheels. Chariot, it means we can see the rath. हम लोग बोलते हैं ना, वो जमाने में राजा रानी ऐसे रथ में जाते थे. So that wheels they use for that chariot. Now next point is I will show you that potter's wheels. See, these are the potter wheels. Everyone see that wheels. See, these are the wheels. These are wheels are used to bullock cart, are used to chariot also. And this kind of wheels are used to make a pot. See how they make a pot. See. Invention means a new innovation, new development. Okay. See how the pots are used. These are the wheels. You can see in that picture. I'll show that picture. You can see these are the chariot. It is called a chariot. This is a chariot. Okay. So these wheels, you can see that wheels are used to run the chariot. And same the wheels, here is the wheels are used to making the pots, to give the mold the pots. Okay. So this is the use of wheels. See how the different kind of pots they made. Variety of pots. There are a different variety of pots. They use they paint of the pots also, and how they trade and transport. If we see the how they trade and transport of that pots. Once the potters began to use wheels, it became possible to make a pots in a large numbers. Okay. In ancient time, you can see the human being develop their skills to make a pots, but they made the pots by using their uh, using the clay and by their using their hands. But they innovation, they do the innovation, they develop the new skill, they develop the new skill, and that in the new skill they use the wheels, they use the wheels to make the pots. Okay, they use the wheels to make the pots. By using that wheels, they develop the more, the large scale they make the pots, large scale they make the pots, large number of pots they made. In this period, people started the making symmetrical and colorful pots. See, in that period they making a colorful pots. You can, in that picture you can see how the pots are making. It's a very looking beautiful, it's a looking beautiful designs, beautiful things, beautiful shape they make the pots. So potters and other craftsmen began to live close to each other in the village settlement so as manage their work more easily. This new skill they learn, this kind of new skill by making the pot, that new skill they learn. By using that skill they live close to each other, they live close to each other and make the pots, and whatever work they do it by using the pots, by making the pots, they work are, they are easily developed. We can say that the became of the industrial area of this that village where skilled craftsmen had their settlement and centers of production. Wherever they stay in a village, there have they developed the industrial area of the of that village. Okay. This happened mainly those village settlements where the raw material was easily available and in those which were conveniently situated for trade, such as the settlements expanded rapidly. See students, the where was the that raw material? It means the pots. For making the pots, which kind of raw materials they need? Which kind of raw material? They need a clay. They need a clay to making a pots. So wherever and which place they getting the raw material easily, wherever they easily available the raw material, there where they situated, there where they stay, and they come together, they develop their skill, and such as that village settlement has expanded rapidly. So that area are expanded rapidly. देखो जो जगह पे जो चीज बनती है वहां पे कैसे होता है कि रैपिडली मतलब फास्ट वो डेवलपमेंट दिखाई देती है वहां पे. सेम वे दो जहां पे जो पॉट्स बनाने के लिए क्ले अवेलेबल रहता था, इट मीन्स रॉ मटेरियल अवेलेबल होता था, वहां पे वो ट्रांसपोर्ट कर सकते थे प्रॉपरली. वहां पे वो एरिया कैसे हुआ? डेवलप हुआ, एक्सपांड हुआ, फास्ट एक्सपांड हुआ. As the scale of production increased, trade to expanded with it. I already told you. जैसे जैसे वो एक्सपांड हुआ, जैसे एक्सपांड माना बढ़ना, जैसे वो उनका काम, उनका मटेरियल, उनका स्किल जैसे डेवलप होते गया, सेम वे द ट्रेड ट्रांसपोर्ट also expanded. Therefore, there was a need to change the old system of transport. Therefore, they needs to change the old system of transport. जो भी old system था transport का, वो उन्होंने क्या किया? फिर change किया, क्योंकि उतना slowly अगर हम लोग transport देते थे तो वो टाइम पे उनको वो जो भी पॉट्स बनाया हुआ है वो वेस्ट जाता था. तो उन्होंने किस पे ऊपर फोकस किया? ट्रेड एंड ट्रांसपोर्ट. तो ट्रांसपोर्ट सिस्टम कैसे बदलना है, दे फोकस ऑन दैट. So it was in the period of that wheeled vehicles like a cart and chariot were first brought into use. See, firstly they use the human powers only, manpower. They use the manpowers only to transport the things one place to another place. But that old systems are there, that manpower is the old system is there. They change that old system and they use the wheels, this kind of wheels. See, this is the chariot, this is the chariot. I show you the chariot. Wait a second. This is the chariot in that picture, our right side, that is the chariot. They use the chariot, they use the bullock cart, because that chariot and bullock cart has the wheels. That wheels are run fastly. The wheels are runs fastly, the wheels are rapidly. So that's the reason they changed the old system of the transport and they use the chariots and wheels, the chariot and cart to use the transport. Okay, so everyone understand which kind of transport they use? In ancient time, humans are used the chariot and carts to use the transport the things, whichever the things they made. Now the next point is the, see, this is the chariot. You can see the picture of chariot. So in that chariot, they keep their pots and go to one place to another place. So where the chariot firstly use, the chariots firstly use is Mesopotamia. The chariot first used in Mesopotamia. Okay, it is the place of Mesopotamia. So there where was the chariot was used. See, the next point is the rise of cities and script. Rise of cities and script. So let me see. Okay, students, I hope the rise and cities and script we're going to see in the next lecture, because the time has less. So it will not completed in that lecture. So till here, we already only completed the use of metal pots and the, I'll show you pots. Wait a second. Okay. Only use of metal pots made on the potter's wheels and trade and transport. These 3 points only going to see in that lecture. Remaining 2 points we going to see in the another lecture, because if we go fastly you cannot able to understand. So that's the reason I 3 points today I explained you. I hope everyone understand. So which 3 points we can see today? Use of metals. Which point? Use of metals. Then second point we see pots made on the potter's wheels. How the pots are made by the using of potter's wheels. And same wheels we can use as a trade and transport. Which can trade and transport we use? Because the old age we use the manpower. But the in that they change the old period, they use the wheels, that is the by using the chariot and cart to transport the things. Okay, so I hope everyone understand till over here. Thank you, students.